I might as well use this. Hey, I'm Benin and I'm sick. However, we're back to talking about aesthetic. The last video, check it out, was a lot of work and I want something easy. So today we're talking about another aesthetic that I just found interesting. An aesthetic that makes you feel like something is lurking underneath, like something old was once right there, and like that something curse the land you're walking on. An aesthetic all about mysteries of the sea, raging storms, weird cryptids, and cozy sweaters. Today we're talking about Dark Nautical. If you want to know what Dark Nautical is and then click off, please don't. Dark Nautical is basically a mix between Lovecraft, Lighthouses, and Fishermen. And for the people who want more, let's start. Dark Nautical puts a lot of emphasis on the power and mysteries of the sea. The sea part is very important, as you can imagine, when the word nautical is in it. Everything is basically connected to the sea in some way. It's old fisherman's gear, fish, lighthouses, shore, docks, but it mixes gothic, nocturnal, dark elements into it. Lovecraftian beasts, dark thunderstorms, broken ships, mermaids. Not that kind. Yeah, that kind. So this entire aesthetic is basically Robert Eggers' The Lighthouse. Yeah, it is. And if you've seen The Lighthouse, then you should understand the appeal of the aesthetic. So, let's start with that. Let's start with talking about lighthouses. We began to use the modern lighthouse around the 18th century. They were often located in dangerous areas for ships, but they also marked places where ships can safely dock. These lighthouses literally became the shining light leading sailors to safety, a beacon of hope. So naturally, as horror enthusiasts do, they corrupted. And it wasn't like the foundation wasn't already there. Humanity has been telling wild tales of the sea for years, so what's one more? I think it feels natural pairing lighthouses and Lovecraftian otherworldly themes together, especially after the Flannan Isles lighthouse incident. If you don't know, there's a lighthouse in Scotland. Oh Jesus. If you don't know, there's a lighthouse in Scotland and 3 lighthouse keepers just disappeared one day without a trace, which led to a lot of speculation since they could not find any bodies, no food was gone. These men had just vanished, basically. Check it out, it's on Wikipedia, it's a good spooky read. Anyway, lighthouses is such a perfect set piece for horror because it's usually located in dangerous remote areas with little to no contact from the outside world. Take this amazing isolated set piece and corrupt it. Make it otherworldly and make the tower's overwhelming presence overpower you, and add weird sea creatures, and why not just add some guys and watch everything turn to hell. And there you go, some grade A horror. All of the horror is connected to the sea somehow. As I said before, this is a very Lovecraftian inspired aesthetic. And Lovecraft wrote just a few stories about underwater cities with fishfolk, Cthulhu, and other sea monsters. So when looking at a picture or a movie with a dark nautical aesthetic, it feels weird, dreadful, otherworldly even. Robert Eggers' Lighthouse captures this feeling like no other. I love Robert Eggers, man. His movie just feels like treats for horror fans. There is also a lot of fascination on old scuba gear, which I get, it kind of fucks. It amazes me that people actually went down in this fucking thing. Ah yes, let me put on some rubber and a fish tank and dive into the depths where the kraken can kill me. It will be exhilarating. But it also focuses on forgotten equipment that nature has taken over. Old rusty sea mines, anchors, chains, nets, rope, all fit into this. Oh yeah, and sweaters. Can't forget about the sweaters. It makes you feel insignificant, small, like people of the past haven't succeeded in taming this land, so how could you? And it's so endearing. Dark Nautical uses mostly green/blue, turquoise color to really hammer home the sea feeling. But if these colors are not present, it usually goes for a black and white or really washed out. The more dull colors, instead of making you think of water and the depths, makes you just think, oh fuck, that is old. So again, Robert Eggers' Lighthouse is like the best example of Dark Nautical as you can get. I feel like there's one guy just screaming, what about Dredge? You haven't talked about Dredge! Yes, Dredge is also a perfect example of this. For those who might not be aware, Dredge is a game all about fishing Cthulhu-like creatures. It also contains all things previously mentioned. Corrupt equipment, sea monsters, lighthouses in this case actually act like a guiding light. So for anyone who's looking for a game to check out with this aesthetic, check it out. It's good. Also, check out the game Call of Cthulhu from 2018. It also has the same vibe. However, if I remember correctly, it might be a bit Yankee I'm not gonna fact check it though. And fashion wise, this aesthetic is all about fisherman sweaters, flat caps, sturdy boots, and anything that looks old and reminds you of fish. That's dark nautical. I like it. I think it's fun. A bit creepy, especially for those with thalassophobia. What do you think of dark nautical? Is it cool? Is it stupid? Or maybe you even find it cozy? Who knows? Let me know. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. I might make more. Bye!